Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, you already know what it is. I am so happy to see you. I have totally missed you guys. If you are new here, we pull receipts, we spill tea, we talk a lot of shit. And baby, if that's your type of carrying on, go ahead, hit that subscribe button because you're going to love it over here. I made a previous video, you guys, and I don't know if I'm going to open it back up or keep it private, but I wanted to just take my time and actually come on here and talk to you guys about the saddest birthday that I have seen in a long time. The saddest birthday that I've seen in a long time. Now, I know I talk a lot of shit, but this was sad. You're a 31-year-old woman, Clarissa Shields, and you spent your birthday surrounded by a group of older men, one of which is supposed to be your partner, looking like a whole chain link fence. And they're blowing smoke up your ass to try and make you feel good because they're using you. And I think you are starting to realize that they're using you, but you're all in at this point because you fucked up so bad with everyone else. It has to work for you. So it's all or nothing at this point. As much bragging as you do, as much I'm better than everybody else, I'm rich, you're broke. For you to be sitting in a lonely ass Airbnb or somebody's apartment or wherever you were, it was sparse. And when I say sparse, I'm not just talking about decorations, people. I'm talking about love and care. There wasn't one person there that really had your best interest at heart. That man that you lay up with, your man, the one that be all in your papoose say, so you say, but we can't tell, that man don't give a shit about you because he has put you in a situation under contract with himself and others to blatantly take advantage of you. You are a workhorse to them. And that's why you're sitting there looking sad. That's why you have a Walmart birthday cake. And ain't nothing wrong with keeping it simple. I think it's awesome. I think you should have just stayed regular in the first fucking place so that when times like this arise, people think nothing of it. They're like, oh, they're having a great little get together. You see the reaction that Papoose received from his humble birthday gathering with the plastic cups and just family loving on him because it was genuine. But what I saw at your birthday shenanigans, baby, that's some foul shit. And I'm keeping it 100 with you today because it's ridiculous and it's just getting really creepy at this point. Clarissa Shields, let's make this clear. You are still that insecure young lady with low self-esteem. You're just an adult now, still trying to fit in, still trying to be that it girl. Problem is, the people you're trying to fit in with, they are not even in. They reaching too. It's okay to take that L and take a few steps back and take a look at what's going on and be real with yourself. Because you're going to find yourself by yourself. Again, you got to fix the core root of shit. And you're not happy. That man knows that. He takes advantage of that. I will never, ever forget what he said. He said he saw you standing by yourself and no one was around and people were just coming up to you. So he saw that you were of value, that people wanted to be around you and wanted your autograph and stuff. But there was nobody there to protect you. And he saw an easy target and he swooped in like the motherfucking vulture that he is. And please do not ask me about Remy. Remy might has her faults. She has her flaws. But this ain't about Remy. I don't mess with Remy. I don't fuck with her too much. You know why? Because I can respect who she's trying to become. Remy minds her business. She lays low. She takes care of her daughter. But Clarissa Shields and Papoose and family, They want the smoke. The truth is, you can't really handle the smoke. I know you say your love, the love. Whose love, Papoose? Because you don't show it as good as you tell it, in my opinion. This girl is about your children's age. 3 of your children. And you're taking advantage. You're too old for that. You're still trying to be this young, hip-ass boy hanging out with your daughter and friends. That shit is not cute. And don't get it twisted. The footage that I'm showing right now is from 2024 when she was running around with Maserati Bud doing whatever she was doing. Papoose was doing the same shit. Playing fucking record executive or whatever partner with Win Records before Win Records was even legal. So I want to know, how were you doing business, Win Records, when you weren't really in business legally on paper? Because that didn't happen until 2025. But yeah, that's your record label, girl. Where do you find the fucking energy, homeboy, to pop bottles, have bar services, run from New York to Atlanta to Los Angeles, jump in cars, chauffeur, open doors? Take it down a notch, because the cracks are starting to show. I don't know what the fuck Clarissa Shields is still fantasizing about from Love and Hip Hop way, way, way back in the day. But being a celebrity is not fucking easy. I think the main thing that you wanted so bad is going to be the cause of your demise. And that's fame. So many people take their lives and become drug addicts and shit, chasing in behind fame. Look at your man. He's 48 years old and he's still chasing a dream that he's never going to attain. He's simply just funding it with your coin, homegirl. And what gets me about you is you have no compassion for anyone but yourself. We don't ever see you out to dinner with your mother or your father. Yeah, we saw what you did during Christmas, but that was forced. Okay? And I get it. Your family is a ball of motherfucking worms. But usually you see people with their parents, like spending time, hanging out, mom is on the couch, you're talking, you're cooking, whatever. Shit. Fly your mama in. It's your birthday and you're sitting there surrounded by strangers because that's what they are. You know them, but they're strangers. Chanel didn't even pop in for the shit, but I'm sure she'll be at the situation you guys are going to have on the 28th, because it seems like these people are only around when there's a luxury experience, something that's televised or something like that. And that Emmanuel person, baby, he need to go see the doctor because he looking like he got that shit. No pun intended to anybody who has any type of illnesses, but that don't look well. That's reading, I'm going to fall out and die in a minute. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay? And Ruben Branson should not be given any advice on business, financial, none of that. Because that man has allegedly, and anything I say on my channel is alleged. Okay? Let's keep it 100. But y'all know I check my facts and I keep my receipts. The amount of debt, liens, foreclosures, bankruptcies, judgments that I found, baby, it will blow your head back. Okay? We don't play that dumb shit over here. Never have and never will. You went in the studio and you made a whole song about this man. A stupid ass song at that. 2 Miles had to put so many effects on your voice. I didn't know if it was you or fucking RoboCop. You set the tone for how you're being treated. You wanted to be so masculine and take care of everything. The man laying up in your home. Why don't you go to his house sometimes? You can't. He resides at his mama's address. You let the man drive your ex's truck. You let the man be in control of your career. And now you don't have control of anything. The man is just dictating everything. You set it up like that. You don't really think much of yourself. You boast and brag and you want us to think that you're so confident. It don't come across to me as confidence. It comes across to me as silly and reaching. That's what it comes across to me as. See, a grown woman, ding, would be like, wait a minute. Why do you need to drive my ex's truck or anything that I have over here? Where's yours? And I'm not talking about your husband. I'm talking about somebody you're dating, your boyfriend, because that's what he is. And then you got to pay for vacations and trips and shit for his daughter. Like, are you paying her rent too? Because she lives in Atlanta. Got her info too. Like, everybody's on your payroll. Everybody's eating off of you. And then you get a Walmart cake and some fucking Dollar Tree balloons. Think more of yourself, Quote. We're not fooled by all these Turo, Rolls Royce, rented hotels. This shit that y'all gonna write off as tax expenses at the end of the year. We're not fooled. You are the only one who is mesmerized. Because if you were smart, if you were really smart, like Pap said, actually what Pap said is, you're actually sharper than what I thought you would be. You read all through. She should read the contracts. She should also have an attorney reading those contracts and not your punk ass. Because you're the reason that Remy Ma is in a lot of the financial debt that she's in. You, my boy. You guys are not the proper people. You guys are not the appropriate people to be handling anyone's finances. You can't even keep up with the fees that's being assessed to you by the state of New Jersey for your license, sir. Respectfully. Anyway, I'm going to leave these people alone for today, but I did have to chime in, and I wanted to send that little message out to that little pissy tail girl. Go do something productive with yourself. Invest some of that money if you do have some left, okay? And as promised, my top 3 comments. Who knows? Yours could be next. Like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Y'all hype the fucking video up.